Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you
Yeah,
there.
I didn't see you there. I was waiting for an opportunity to coach somebody today. Just so happened to be you.
You sound like Mr. Rogers.
I know. Come on, sit down, young buck.
Should tie your shoes, like change your shoes.
Like this.
Yeah.
You can rock with me, my voices, they always be loud. Looking in the mirror, I'm bigger, go figure. There goes the winner, every time get up, my chin up, don't give up, I'm gon' deliver. Looking in the mirror, I'm bigger, go figure. There goes the winner, every time get up, my chin up, don't give up, I'm gon' deliver.
To figure out like what
What
we're
to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. Because I always end up spitting the good stuff while I'm talking to you instead of the camera.
Right. I know. That's how everybody is.
Like what people really want to know is not not to say it's scripted, but the in-betweens. All the stuff that I say is real, but they want to know the real.
Right.
People are just looking for like more of a reality.
Yep.
Like who's holding the camera and who are you talking to, and like what, like are you struggling coming up with something?
Yep.
And the reality is that yes, you do kind of struggle sometimes. But I was telling V, I was like, what holds people back is not the fact that they don't have anything to say. It's all their insecurities that are holding them back, that can't allow them to get to the deeper good topics. And that is really what's holding you back. It's not that you're stupid, you don't know what to say, or you're uncreative or anything like that. It's that there's a wall, there's a shield, there's a barrier of massive insecurities that's really holding you back from your genius. And that part is the removal process. That's where like my program is great, because it's not about adding to your life, it's about removing all the stuff that you were conditioned with, fears, anything that stifles you. We have to get that out of the way. That way we can get to your real authentic self. If I can get to your real authentic self, the authentic Mike, or maybe even just remove Mike would even be better. Like get Mike out of the way, where I'm just spirit, where I'm just like what God is delivering through me. If you can get to that point, now you're delivering like a real global message. You're really reaching people. You're really hitting on like a good topic. That's easier said than done. That sounds sexy. That sounds dope. That sounds good. But how do you get there? Well, it's through the habits. It's through the discipline. It's through everything that I teach, basically. So by the time you do that morning process, you do all those push-ups, you do that journaling, the goal is to get yourself to remove yourself from all the attachment of what the world expects of you, what you feel that they expect of you. Because in all reality, a lot of people don't even expect anything from you. It's that you put expectations that you think they want of you, and that's even worse of a problem. You're even more of a head case. So that's why exercise is so good. I've always felt my best when I was like just working out a lot. And it's not that I'm just like a meathead or something like that. It's the fact that I'm out of my head and more allowing my spirit to take over. When I'm tracking my calories, when I'm working out a lot, when I'm in movement a lot, it allows you not to be in your head. And when you're not in your head, you're your best self. Because when you're overthinking, you're working with your lowest part of your whole spirit.
So like those insecurities, it's like an energy blocker. So I think even when you decide to like do the thing, like get on camera or whatever,
right,
and you still feel those insecurities,
right,
you still are blocked because you're not felt. You're just like, you're trying. You know, you have to get yourself into that where it's like you feel it here first.
Right. Yeah, like I don't talk about anything that doesn't strike a chord with my spirit. So like I've had a few topics where I'm like, this would be a good topic, and it's something so sterile and like just like black and white where I don't feel it. and they're the worst freaking videos. They have no heart. I don't feel it. I hate it. I feel like I'm separate from the topic. I feel like I'm separate from the words. And so I just don't do it because that's fake. In all reality, like, to me, why I don't do it is because it's fake. So I have to keep, like, even if it's a good topic, they're all great topics. If it doesn't really, if I feel that people don't like need it or need to hear that day, or if I don't need to hear it that day, I won't say it. And that's really like the difference between knowledge and wisdom. Just because you know something doesn't mean you say it. Wisdom is guiding people emotionally, spiritually, and saying what you need to say at the right time. Wisdom is knowing when to say it, not what to say. It's not always like what to say, because I could sit here and talk to you about like starting a business and macros and workouts. But in all reality, like, if I feel people don't need it, I'm not going to talk about it. So you got to be really in tune with yourself, and you got to be in tune with the world. Like global frequency, you have to understand like frequencies just on the outside. So there's times like on my Instagram, I'll be like, what does everybody need? That is the direction. That's the way, the first step in like, all right, I'm gonna post something about uplifting or like a positive message of overcoming fear or doubt. What's everybody need today? Everybody seems like stressed out or like super serious. All right, we need to put out a message that's more like light and fun or something like that, or just more relaxing. So it depends on where you are at and where the world is at.
Living out my dream, my life is different. If I want it, then I'ma get it. Living every day like it's Christmas.
Yeah.
Unless you want to
Cause I'm gifted.
Go through the traffic.
go on Main Street.
Go through the traffic.
We got a fire going though. It's hot.
I got a whole lot of people that's been counting on me. Got this bad little shawty going down on the dick.
This is what I think. Like I think about this often. Tighten up on everything. Like this is why I'm like how I've gotten to the place that I am today is because I'm constantly like tightening up my program, like how I am. So like think about fitness. I'm like, all right, Monday's coming. It's Monday tomorrow. By the time you see it, it's probably tomorrow. I'm like, all right, workouts are going to be on point. Macros are going to be on point. My body's going to be on point. But I think about that on every category, almost like a business, you know? You have like, I think of myself as a business, or I think of myself as an athlete, a mental athlete, a physical athlete, whatever it is. And I literally just keep tightening up because we all get loose. You know, you start slacking on the fitness because this is the reality is you're either focusing on the money or the muscles. So one of them, it always kind of gets a little wonky. So you kind of have to rebalance, recalibrate, and then go after it again. But you got to be honest with yourself and not let it go, you know, like years, months and years. Don't let shit get out of hand. Just literally every couple weeks, just kind of check in and make sure that you're on the right track. That's how you level up. Which way you want to go? Let's go this way.
Like you were saying on the coaching call the other day about like closing the window.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you, for you, like you never like totally, you're always on it like on a pretty good level, but like you know, there's certain things that start to kind of get loose.
Yeah.
And you're always like fine tuning something.
Right. Well, a lot of people aren't even aware to it because they have so many vices, and then they just give up and ignore it. Like you have to drop the vices. That way you could actually. We'll go this way. So. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like vices really hold you back. it allows you to just ignore the real stuff that you got to focus on. But when you remove vices, you're kind of left with nothing to run to. So you're like, all right, I got to look and see what I got to tighten up on.
A lot of people aren't aware, but it's because they're like so comfortable all the time. They're numbing themselves. They're in that hypnotic rhythm.
Man, that's good. You should let me grab the camera. No, Napoleon Hill, he talks about being in like a hypnotic rhythm, how people, why they lose, why they don't get what they want is because they're in a hypnotic rhythm, in hypnotic state. Everybody, it's like sheep. Sheep are just all kind of going. They have no real leader. And that's what he talks about, is kind of have to snap yourself out of that hypnotic rhythm. But why did you get there? Why were you there? It's because of vices. That's one tool of the devil. And I believe he talks about it in the book, Outwitting the Devil. But the vices will make you stupid. The vices will make you comfortable and soft and basically dumb. And when you remove those, let's go this way. Kind of like, there's like some. See, a lot of motherfuckers are scared to talk in public. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Like, that's the one thing that I'm like, I really don't care. I've always been like that. I don't know why. I just don't care. But that's a trait that you should work on. Vices have got to go because they actually promote that hypnotic state and kind of just like, oh, I'm just going to go through life and be paycheck to paycheck. I'm going to be overweight. You're in that hypnotic state by design. So our goal, our purpose is, I want to get you in a hypnotic rhythm that's for the positive, that's going upward, that says we don't drink, we don't eat like crap, we track our macros, we work out, we have abs. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the hypnotic rhythm that I need you to create so you can get some momentum in life and start succeeding. So you can impact your people, your family. You know what I'm saying? Everybody seems to know what it takes to become a multimillionaire, to create a business, to get ripped. But how many of them actually did it? None of them.
How many people are like, oh, I could do what you do?
Yeah. Those motherfuckers piss me off. It's like a slap in the face. I'm like, okay, so I inspired you to make you think that you could do it. I'm happy I inspired you. But at the same time, you're kind of giving me a backhanded compliment where you're saying like, I could do what you do. What you do isn't really that great. I'm like, well, hold on. Like, you're kind of like misconstruing. You're misconstruing my words, basically. Yeah. You're making me look and sound like I'm not of value. And I know that's not true. I'm just saying, like, think about how you're coming across to people when you say stuff like that. You're like, well, if you could do it, I could do it. So are you saying, like, because I think that you're shitty, to be honest with you, and you're saying if I did it, then that means you, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying?
There's probably about 40% of the people that are watching that who've heard somebody say, well, I just looked at you and I thought, well, if you could do it, I could do it, and they didn't realize until now that that's an insult.
Yeah.
In other words, you make it look easy.
Yeah, I make it look easy, bitch. I gotta throw the bitch in there because I'm just kind of mad about it.
Listen to the tracks. It ain't tricking if you got it, and I got it. I'm so bad, I just wanna take a shot. I got it. Later on, hit the club and get it poppin'. Girl, I told you it ain't tricking if you got it. I got it, you got it, I got it. I don't want it. So bad, I wanna see it. I got it, so bad, I wanna see you moan. You can have whatever you want, 'cause baby, I got it.
I sing like a song. I like going to a song. That'd be so corny.
It would be so corny.
God,
People would be like,
I think
what
my subscriber rate would go through the roof.
Do you
like,
remember?
So how do you remember the day that you blew up? And this was the day.